Tube. So we're watching this episode of Redonkulous Regiment, and Amaranth popped up with her article on the pussy juice of sorts. You could call it that. Amaranth is taking her vagina yeast and making a beer out of it. Could you imagine when your buddies are like, "That's a pussy beer, bro," and you're like, "I know it is." With the old acoustic guitar out working on the music.
It doesn't end there. It doesn't end with cheese, unfortunately. We've actually touched on this before, but it bears repeating. Everyone's favorite streamer, ASMR streamer.
Oh, God.
Amaranth is getting a beer made with her vaginal yeast. They'll probably drink it, she says.
No.
I love this.
Could you make a wine with vagina yeast? That would be interesting. The hell they call that? A cunt cabernet? A minge merlot? Not sure what the fuck they call it. Bloody Mary drinks to me.
At least it's all natural. It's a Polish beer company.
Could you imagine, though, if guys were taking their dick cheese and, like, putting it in slices of cheese with their own cum? People would be, like, disgusted. Kraft cum slices. You put that on a sandwich with some pumpernickel and some, like, sperm-covered mayonnaise and some poopy and some bull penis and some Rocky Mountain oysters, all fried up with that cheese on it and that mayonnaise, and call it a shit dick sandwich. You can tell your worst enemies and share it with your friends. Be like, hey, I found this new insult on the internet. It's fucking hilarious. You tell your haters, eat a shit dick sandwich. And that's what you do. The mayonnaise with the cum in it's called wanker sauce. And then you got the dick cheese and all alliteration of it.
Called Order of the Yonis is adding her special ingredient to their beer.
So, like, hey, you know, she's got, like, some diehard horny fan for her, and it ain't hurt no one, and he's old enough to drink. Who cares? Put it on the shelf and keep it preserved in its original can, unopened, just for a laugh. Instead of Coors, it's cunts. No, but I don't honestly give a shit if it makes her some money and someone wants to buy it. Go for it. You got women who are selling their farts in a jar on OnlyFans. They call it OnlyFans because the OnlyFans you have are the ones jacking it to you. Play the video, you cunt.
Oh,
no. Look, is that a picture of her right there?
Yes, this is her right there.
All right. Now, right now, she looks top notch. 30 years, 40 years from now, you still want to be tamping into that yeast veg crap there? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, considering how... drink it. I mean, they'll probably drink it. The Twitch influencer has an itch that her vaginal yeast additive will give the beer a creamy but sweet taste.
Oh my God!
That's disgusting.
Nauseous. I'm getting a lot.
Making her own IPA. PA, what the fuck would that stand for? Pussy and ass? Indulging pussy and ass. There you go, IPA.
I didn't realize this was a Texas woman. This is horrendous. She resides in Houston. She admitted that she had to pap smear herself before handing her smear sample to the gynecologist.
Oh my God.
They're taken to a laboratory where the bacteria is isolated, cleaned, analyzed, and multiplied. So essentially what the girls were doing with the mini fridge and the Petri dishes for their own yeasticles.
Yeasticles.
The wicked witch of the yeast has really come back to haunt me. Donut Guard says cottage cheese. I like that. Oh.
Yeah, that yeasticles, that's going in the book.
Oh, and it gets worse. How about some bread for your fur cheeseburger?
God, man.
This blogger, this is maybe the earliest known case. This is from 2015.
Feminist blogger who uses her vaginal yeast to make sourdough bread causes uproar as social media users find her baking experiment hard to stomach. Yeah, well, you know what kind of bread likes to have sex? Pumpernickel. Pump her full of cum and give her a nickel. Just watch out for the yeast infection. Of course, it's some radical feminist doing this crap. I do support feminism, but today's modern day feminism is total cunt bullshit. Modern day feminism has taught women to hate men and to still play the victim while women can run for president in 2024 in a modern Western society. So if you want to talk about oppression, try being a woman in the Middle East. You can show Anklin and throw rocks at you.
Yeah, we started talking about this back then.
A feminist blogger uses her yeast to make sourdough bread.
Constantly victimizing yourselves while claiming you want equality. And here's the thing of it. Women don't want equality to men. They want all the perks to being a man with none of the bullshit that goes with it. The pay gap is real, but why do women get paid less? Because men are expected to pay for everything. You look at divorce court, who do you think is getting stuck with support payments? Men or women? Women never get stuck with support payments, dude. Because the way society sees it, she gave birth to it. And it's also completely unfair because women's stuff tends to cost more money than men's stuff. And I say we give women equal pay so they can pay for their own shit. That's all I'm saying. Got the old Fender T-bucket out.
Causes uproar as social media users find her baking experiment hard to stomach. Zoe Stavry, who it's nearly impossible to find a photo.
It's like, why did the female baker go to the gynecologist? Well, she had a yeast infection.
Of, gee, I wonder why. She blogs as another angry woman.
Hey, if she made croutons out of that bread of hers, would it be cunt croutons?
Where we all know where angry women end up.
Yep.
She found herself suffering from a yeast infection, made the unusual decision to use the unwanted bodily fluid as an ingredient for making bread.
Well, first of all, you got to turn the conga line of penis off.
Yeah.
You won't get.
I mean, here's the thing of it. I like eating pussy, but this is taking it to a whole other level.
Of these infections.
I doubt she has a conga line of cock going for her. Just judging from what I was able to find of her, she's below average.
Oh, but women, you and I both know
She'll still have a higher body count than other dudes who rate the same. But
women only have to say yes. There's always somebody out there willing.
Yeah, you're true. True story.
I mean, they'll scratch and sniff that shit so quick.
People are going crazy in the chat, coming up with the new cheeses. What does Jimmy just say here? Labia Lemberger.
I mean, hey man, is it gross? But yeah, it's gross making bread out of your own vagina yeast. What the shit, dude? But it's your vagina yeast, so do with it what you will, I guess.